from here, where I talk, unless it's a vlog, which this is not. We're gonna do the Shadowhunters tier ranking of the books. Now, the tier ranking that I found did not have Chain of Gold. I want you to know that Chain of Gold is God tier for me, so that's the standard that we're setting here now. I will be screen recording what I do here, and I will put it here. This is just so you see my face during it. So, hi. I have strong opinions. I know people hate the tier ranking videos or are tired of them, and listen, I understand that, I do, but I read all of the Shadowhunters books in 6 months. Less than 6 months? Less than 6 months. So basically, I have every right to do a tier ranking video. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, alright? You ready? Let's go! Let me set this to screen record first. Okay, so first book we have is The Red Scrolls of Magic by, obviously, Cassandra Clare. That is a book series about Magnus and Alec and their like adventures post the Mortal Instruments and the Dark Artifices, or around the same time as the Dark Artifices. I don't remember. I would say that it was good. I would not rate it as like elite, because Alec gets on my nerves. So yeah. Then we have The Ghosts of the Shadow Market. I'm gonna say that that was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing the different stories about Tessa and her man's, whose name I can't think of right now because it's been such a long time, and Jem. I enjoyed hearing about Tessa and Jem. I enjoyed the different timelines as well, so like hearing about Tessa during like one of the World Wars. I thought that was really interesting and well done, so I'm gonna rate that as good. Then we have The Bane Chronicles, Elite. I could listen to stories from Magnus Bane's life forever. Also, there was like a large excerpt during like the 80s where he's just like, drugs are stupid, and his whole reason for drugs being stupid was really funny, and I agree wholeheartedly with him. So thank you, Magnus Bane, for that. The next books that we have are the Mortal Instruments books, and as you all know, I hated them. So much so that recently someone asked me, they wanted to read the Infernal Devices series. And they were like, do I need to read the Mortal Instruments first? And I was like, not only do you not need to read the Mortal Instruments, I would honestly suggest never reading the Mortal Instruments. They are fucking terrible. So we're gonna rank those. Let's start with City of Bones. It's the first one. I'm gonna say that it was okay, you know? I'll give it that much. City of Ashes, though, when she thinks that he's her brother and still kisses him, trash. We're gonna rate that trash. Stupid trash. City of Glass, trash. City of Heavenly, no, right? What was next? Why are these so hard to see? I'm so blind. Oh, City of Fallen Angels. Trash. City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire. They were okay. Actually, I would go so far as to say City of Heavenly Fire was average. I know. But I was so happy to be done with that series that I enjoyed that last book, because I was like, great, I never have to hear about these terrible people again, which is not true because I read more books in that timeline. Why did I do that? I'm pretty sure that if I didn't start the Infernal Devices while also reading the Mortal Instruments, I would have not read any more of the Shadowhunters books. I would have been like, no, these books are terrible. All of them. Alright, now we have my beautiful favorites, the Infernal Devices. I would say Clockwork Angel was good. Clockwork Prince was good. I'm too zoomed in. Here we go. Clockwork Prince was good. Clockwork Princess, the last one, elite. That shit was elite. the like breakdown of her relationship with Jim and Will and how that went, and like the endings, elite. Beautiful. Loved that. Lady Midnight, God tier. Honestly, God tier. Lord of Shadows, God tier. Queen of Air and Darkness, God tier. Let me tell you, hearing about the fairy child who grew up in fairy and was abused by fairy, and like him trying to decide who he is, and then the polyamorous relationship. There's a polyamorous relationship? Come on now, y'all. A polyamorous relationship. Also, Emma and Julian, Forbidden Parabatai Love? Come on, y'all. Nobody talks about those books. Why does nobody talk about the Dark Artifices? Artifices. They're my favorite. They're my favorite books. Other than Chain of Gold. Chain of Gold is God tier also. But they're so good. I so much enjoy those books. I enjoyed hearing about the twins and what happened to them, especially when one of them died, and like the Lost Herondale, his little story, and how he gets adopted by Tessa and Jim anyway. I would like more stories about the Lost Herondale, to be fair. Kit. I would like more about him. More stories of him and his growing up with Tessa and Jim, which I wouldn't be surprised if Cassandra Clare wrote more books about those, because she's trying to get that money, you know. Because she's written so many Shadowhunters books, and I've seen some tweets that are like, the series needs to die. And while I agree with you, I also want an entire series about Anna Lightwood. I want an adult series about Anna Lightwood. I do not want a young adult series about Anna Lightwood. I want an adult Cassandra. Write me a series about Anna Lightwood, please. I don't know how to find fan fiction. Can someone help me with that? Just about Anna Lightwood. I do not want to read about anyone else. Okay. Moving on. I'm in love with her. Moving on. With them. Moving on. The last one we have is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. Now, listen. I love Simon. And if the Mortal Instruments had been about Simon instead of Clary, if Simon had found out he was a Shadowhunter instead of Clary, or if the Mortal Instruments was simply told from Simon's point of view, I would have enjoyed those books so much more. Simon is so likable, and also I would let Isabel beat me up if she was an adult. Is she? How old is she in the last book? That feels weird. Never mind. We were like the same age when the books came out, so like technically she is an older, she's like my age now. I'm gonna have to cut that out. I don't want people to be like, you're thirsting over minor characters as an adult. And I'll be like, no, I was thirsting over her as a minor when the books came out. And that crush is just maintained, so maybe I'll leave it in. Hi, hello, Editing Andy here. Why do I never learn to stop talking, you know? That's the real question. What I meant by all of that was that when I originally read the books, I had a crush on Isabel. I was also a minor at the time, and so crushing on a minor character was not problematic because I also was a minor. Now as an adult, I think Isabel is really cool, and I recognize the fact that I, as a teenager, had a crush on her. In the Dark Artifices, I believe she is older, and also based on the timeline and the times given in the books, she and I are about the same age. I do not have a crush on a 16-year-old character. That would be weird. I had a crush on a 16-year-old character when I was 16. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is all. Editing Andy here again. How old is Anna Lightwood? Now I'm stressed. Also, do I just really like the Lightwoods? Do I just have crushes on the Lightwoods as a whole? I'm really having some internal conflict here. Okay, going back to editing. Thanks for watching. Okay. Listen, These books came out when I was a minor. I really liked Isabel at the time. I had not really come out. Everyone kind of knew I was gay, but I had not really come out yet. And I really thought Isabel was hot. I was like, she's got the look, she's in a club and she's like 12, like, this is who I want to be. But now that I'm an adult, I realize that that just meant I had a crush on her. Anyway, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. We're gonna put that at Elite. Stop. No, you go back to okay. We're gonna put that at Elite. Alright, there's our tier. We have it. Did I make 10 minutes of content out of this? I don't know. Okay, we've downloaded it. We're ready to go. Our tier is completed. Again, Chain of Gold. Chain of Gold is God tier. It's probably above the Dark Artifices. Artifices? I should really learn how to say that word, huh? If you enjoyed this video of me thirsting over some characters and then just absolutely hating other characters, let me know. If you want more content like this. This is not my normal content. I do tags and I do vlogs. I don't normally do tiers where I talk about just the Shadowhunters, strictly the Shadowhunters and how much I hated the Mortal Instruments, and thirsted over Isabel and Anna Lightwood. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Did I mention there's a polyamorous relationship in the Dark Artifices, and that's part of the reason that it gets to be Elite or God tier? Because there is, and it's wonderful. So I think that that's all I need to say about that. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, let me know, or if you don't, you might hurt my feelings. I hope you guys are okay. Don't forget to drink your water, and use Germ-X. Wear a mask when you go out. Be safe. Okay, thanks, bye. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a Karen about the mask thing. You need to wear a mask. Alright? Alright. Have a good day.